What's up, all my gnarly ones out there? It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for some NARL Truck Series action. Tonight, the series is headed to Kansas Motor Speedway, and we've got about 16 drivers on tap and 84 laps to settle this at this fast mile-and-a-half speedway. So I'm Gator Mike, as always, and in the booth with me tonight, I got Big Jim. Welcome.
Hey, Gator, how's it going?
What's up? I've also got our Cup Series winner from last night at Michigan. Swamp Fox is in the booth with us as well. Swamp, how you doing after last night? You
Oh,
probably still riding a high wave there.
We're still riding the high wave, baby. Still riding that.
All right. So I've got
Still got pictures of Joe spinning out on the apron, and bye bye goes Gator, and I'm just waving bye bye.
yeah, funny. Funny. You heard it there. If you didn't watch the stream last night, I had a good shot to win the race, but due to a late incident, that shot was taken away, and Swamp ended up passing Jim, coming to the checkered flag. So
Oh,
what
too soon.
a finish we had last night in the Cup race. But it's not about the Cup Series anymore. It's about the trucks tonight. Also in the booth with us, we've got a little special guest here. He's going to be racing here tonight, dropping down from the Xfinity Series, our Xfinity Series points leader, and in-race reporter for this evening, we have got Jagboy. Jagboy, are you ready for a little bit of truck action tonight?
Man, hell yeah, man. Just running around qualifying here. Got about a lap left. Gonna start in the back. Let them get there. Let a regular get the qualifying points, and until I work my way through the field.
All right, well, we got Jagboy's going to start towards the back of the field tonight. Let's see if he can race his way up through. We'll be checking in with him periodically throughout the race tonight to get updates and whatnot. But he's one of the 16 drivers on track tonight, along with some Truck Series winners this season, like Jaw. Jaw's in the field. Something with Jaw for tonight, though. It's his first race on a wheel. So that'd be something to watch out for. We've also got a Charlotte winner. Decent House is in the field tonight. We've got two-time winner Daytona and Eldora. Deadshots is in the field, as well as a couple other of playoff guys like Up the Irons and K Keenitz. So out of all those guys, Jim, Swamp, who do you got your eye on tonight?
I'll start off saying that it's a draft track and it's going to be just about everybody up there. But I think, of course, you have to look at Jaw. He's been the dominant force all season long. Him and Decent House have kind of taken a little bit of a hold over the series. But looking at the daily leaderboards once again, I was pretty interested to see that one of our new guys, Kev Brogod 413, third on the daily leaderboard, fastest of all of our guys. So I'll be interested to see what he can bring to the table tonight.
Yeah, as Big Jim just mentioned, we got a new driver starting tonight, Kev Brogod 413. So we're gonna check in on him throughout the race as well, see how he's doing. But Swamp, who are you looking out for tonight?
Someone I'm looking out for tonight. I was running some laps with him earlier. K Keenitz. He ran well in our Cup race here last season, and I was putting some laps in with him today, and he was pretty consistently fast with them. Also going to be watching Lieutenant Dangles as he ran well here in last season's Xfinity race, if I am correct.
All right. Well, got looking out for his FBGM teammate tonight, Lieutenant Dangles, hoping to pick up his first Truck Series win, as well as K Keenitz, looking to pick up his first Truck Series win this season. So they just wrap up qualifying here, and Swamp, K Keenitz has got the pole for tonight. So that 24 Chevrolet will be starting on the front row, leading this field to green here at Kansas this evening.
And I am not surprised.
All right, as we got our in-race reporter, Jagboy is going to line up 13th, it looks like. So just like he said, going to start towards the back and kind of maneuver his way up through the field, trying to avoid some of the mid-pack, hard, aggressive battles that we normally see. And it's going to be interesting to see how he fares as we are about to be able to load in here. Jag, just let us know when we can join.
Yep, 10-4.
Jim, Swamp, are you guys going to need invites when we get in there?
I am not.
I just asked Swamp for like 5,000 invites again in case I lag out.
I can do that for you.
All right. Well, while Jim and Swamp figure each other's invites out, I will join as soon as Jagboy gives me the go-ahead. But we've got 84 laps here tonight. This is really like the only track on this game where the top lane is so much more dominant than the bottom lane. So do you think that we will see anybody be able to make that bottom lane work tonight? Maybe even the middle lane work tonight, other than a slide job here or there?
Without a slide job, there's no way that bottom's working unless you are able to really, really hold that line perfectly to the point where you loosen up your truck enough where it will rotate enough. I don't think anyone's going to be able to use that bottom, but you said it's slide jobs. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of those tonight, a lot of successful and unsuccessful slide jobs.
Dale Jr. loves the slide job. So that's going to be something to watch tonight.
I think in 1 and 2, when me and Keenitz were running earlier, I noticed I was gaining some time on him by using about the middle lane, kind of right under that seam in 1 and 2. But I tell you what, that just ate the tires alive, holding it down there.
All right, so are we able to join there? Okay.
Yep.
We can join. I'm going to go ahead and go blue screen here for a minute, guys. So can't hear Swamp Jim as I load in.
I'll throw you guys some invites.
Got a fan in the chat watching tonight. DG is rooting for Huff and Puff to grab his first victory here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. In the Digital Ally, actually it's 125 because we do 50% races here in the North American eRacing League. So we'll call it the
Huff and
Digital
Puff looked
Ally.
really strong at Eldora.
Huff and Puff had a really good run at Eldora, but as we all know, that is a totally different kind of racetrack. So hopefully he can kind of use that momentum and propel himself forward here at Kansas. Little confidence booster after Eldora last week.
Trying to get a little momentum.
As we are joined in here, we've got Kay Keenitz, who is still in the lead. He has held off that top spot on this initial start of the race. And he has found that high lane very, very quickly. We've got a decent house in second. We've got Lieutenant Dangles in third in that 3 truck. Looking strong here in the early laps. We've got Jaw in fourth, and we've got Kev Brogott, our newest driver, in fifth, who just made his way around Jaw. So up to fourth place in that 44 truck.
Yeah, he's looking for third right now. Now he's going to look for second. He's going to go for that. Oh, that bottom's not going to be the preferred line, but
as Kay Keenitz might have hit the wall coming out of turn 4. That allowed Dangles to take the lead. So Lieutenant Dangles in the 3 truck, your leader here early on.
Yeah, kicking it's caught the wall coming out of 4 there. I was watching his stream.
Oh, this tight race in there for second place. As of the 44 truck of Kev Bro, just squeezes by the 24. Might have been a little bit of contact, but not too much, not enough to hurt Keenitz that much. As he makes his way up to second place in that 44 truck, looking strong here. Behind him is Keenitz, going to give him a push down the back truck, try to catch up with Dangles.
You know, if you're these front 3, there's no reason to really push anything. Maybe just see if you can't drive away from the pack here.
Yeah, that's a good point you make there, Swamp. Might have been a little bit of lag there. Jim, is drafting going to be the ultimate deciding factor here in tonight's race?
with all the guys running one lane right on that top, I think it is going to be all about the draft. It's going to be about who can hold it the best and who can get that big slice of draft off one of these corners and complete a slide job.
All right, either I'm lagging a little bit or the trucks are just a little twitchy right now. But get it sorted out here pretty soon. Looks like the 22 truck of Charblazer is up inside the top 5. He ran the Xfinity Series race at Michigan the other night, his hometown track, as Swamp likes to call it. As the 44 truck's looking under the 3 here for the lead. Going to try to make that low lane work, maybe a slide job here.
If that 3 can just hold the top and keep his momentum going, he should be good.
As we've got You Already Heard joining the chat on the right side of the screen saying, what's up to all you cool cats and kittens?
Oh, you already heard. Hopefully he found his way out of that inside wall.
Our Michigan winner from last night. Oh, no.
Oh, too soon.
Too soon. I can do that because I was involved.
Oh, a lot of contact down here between the 44 and I don't know who that was under him, but it looked like they just got hooked a little bit.
It looked like the
24.
Hooked. Maybe a little side trap gone wrong there. As here comes our in-race reporter, Jag Boy. Is in that blue and yellow truck he got tonight. He's running about P6 right now in the middle of a 3-wide situation. There's going to be some contact. And what a tight squeeze. He's going to be able to hold it straight. Still 3 wide here.
Oh! Wow, the 51 at decent house. This is a really rough block on the 24 kick units.
As as the leaders are throwing blocks on each other, I'm back here watching this 3-wide battle for about 5th place. These guys are driving crazy right now.
Dangles is loving seeing this.
That wasn't Decent House.
No,
Decent
the
House,
18 with the try to slide job. The 22 is going to get under him,
Decent
bro.
House is back here in about 8th.
I'm pretty sure. Who's in second?
Up front, find out who that was. Might have been Huff and Puff, maybe? Here in the 15 truck, here in P3.
No, it's...
Decent House is all the way back in 8th place in the 51 Toyota. But DG, here's your boy. Huff and Puff right here in P number 3. Early on in stage number 1. Trying to track down Keenitz for second and Lieutenant Dangles for the lead, who's probably about 7 to 8 tenths up ahead on the road here. These guys are trying to get it sorted out here, single file, to log some laps here, finish off this stage.
And using the draft, those guys are going to be able to catch back up to Dangles here.
15 is going to get right up on the bumper of the 24. He's going to make a move low, looking for second place. I don't know that that's going to work here just yet. But he keeps his momentum up surprisingly well. But that 24 is just going to get the run coming off the corner. So that's going to be really hard to be able to pass somebody here in the low lane tonight. As well, these guys are jockeying around. That allows the 22 at Chartblazer to catch up. Got a 4-truck breakaway here at the front of the field.
Yep, 7 to go on the stage coming to line here.
As we're going to have 7 to go on the stage already. Remember, in these truck races, we kind of have short stages. They're shorter races. So, action-packed stages.
24 on the wall again, like he's racing at Las Vegas or something. Coming off a 4 there.
That was real close. You might get a bumper from the 15 truck. No! He just keeps it off of there. But yeah, Keenitz is thinking Kansas has turned into Vegas tonight. If any of you guys watched the Cup Series race at Vegas last season, you know that Keenitz was not too fond of the turn 4 wall. They became very good friends by the end of that race.
Oh, looks like at 24 is going to get a run on our leader in the 3s. He got to make a move, though. That's his teammate up there, and both of them have kind of been stretched on stage points this season. I'm interested to see how they treat each other.
Right, we now have 5 trucks here under a blanket. We're looking for a pass for 3rd here with Charblazer looking under Huff and Puff, and Kev Brogod waiting to see how this sorts itself out. Maybe he's able to make a move here. So we're going to be within 5 laps to go here. Stage
Yeah, really
number 1.
don't expect that 24 to make a move on the 3. You know, 24 solidly in playoffs. The 3s on the outside looking in. Need some points. What a great way to get them with the stage win here.
That's true. I know they're teammates, but with that stage win comes 1 playoff point, which is very, very valuable. We all have seen that 1 point can make the difference between advancing advancing and not. So that could be very valuable once the playoffs start. So he
And
may
that
be just
15 to
sizing
Huff
him
and
up.
Puff has caught the draft to the 24. He's going to give a bumper to the 24
No,
and
the
then get the
15's
wall
gonna get the
himself a
wall.
little bit. Yeah, I was just saying he was getting close there. He might have tried something to break those top two up, but top two are going to run away once again.
It's just gonna be really hard to squeeze somebody into the. Oh,
Oh,
the
the
three's
three's in the wall. Big mistake by Lieutenant Dangles. That's going to cost him the lead here. Going to cost him second place. He gets sent down through the grass.
Oh man, that's gonna cost some stage points.
Huge mistake by the 3 truck here at the end of this stage. That's just got to be devastating. Self-made error.
Oh, contact between the 44 Kev God and the 15 to Huff and Puff right there. Looks like it was just too tight for those two to be side by side. The 44 is going to clear for second.
So that just opens the door here for the 24 truck of Kay Keenitz, 22. So it looks like he's just going to be able to cruise to the stage win. I think we got, what, 1 to 2 laps to go here.
I believe this is 2 to go.
2 to go. He's got a sizable lead over second place due to that contact by the 3 truck with the wall.
Yeah,
So
this will be the final lap.
Final lap here in stage number 1.
No, they're coming to it.
Oh, well, Swamp's giving me incorrect information here. Coming to
I
the
said
final lap.
this will be the final lap.
Yeah, that we were in the
Yeah,
backstretch
when
when you
they
said
get-
that.
No, if I meant this is the final lap.
Oh, man,
that's
can the
what I was-
15 and 44 draft to this 24, you think? We got one more lap here. Can
I
he
don't
do it?
think they're going to get there. I think they're just going to run out of time. That's a little bit
15
too much
got
of a
the
gap.
wall. That's going to hurt.
So if the 24 truck can keep it out of the wall here in turns 3 and 4, he's going to be able to take stage number 1, grab the stage win, grab a playoff point, and it's going to be looking good here for the rest of this race. Your pole sitter tonight, Kay Keenitz, 22, going to take stage 1 here in the North American eRacing League's Truck Series at Kansas, followed by Kev Brogod, our newest driver in P2. I think Huff and Puff got P3. Let's look around here.
Charblazer P4 and
Yep.
P5 look
Looks
dead
like
shot claps.
Dead shot claps in P5. And round out your top 5 here in stage number 1. Action-packed stage 1.
Yeah, costly error for that 3 of Lieutenant Daniels. Looked like he had that stage in the bag and just made a miscalculation, overdrove it just a little bit into 3, going into 4, and yeah, that thing just barely got the wall. When you get in the wall, it's really hard to get out of it in this game.
As these guys are able to make their first adjustments to the trucks here tonight. Jagboy, how you looking here after stage number 1?
Oh, well, it's definitely crazy out here, man. Guys all over the place, top line dominant. Had gotten all the way back up to 6 and then got doored by the 18, so. Alright, well, make our way back up here. Got a good piece.
We'll let you get back at it here as we go green for stage number 2. Your in-race reporter lines up in 9th position here for the restart. And that sharp-looking Napa truck, the number 76 blue and yellow Ford for TJR Racing.
Man, these guys are not afraid to fender each other up here.
They are showing each other the bumper, that's for certain.
Wonder if there's still some tempers from last week flaring over into this
3
week.
wide. Oh,
Oh, look at the
boy, that's
3 go
close.
through the middle here. He's got to clear the 76 Jack. Boy, he might clear the 15 to Huff Puff. He does.
what a move by
Daniels.
Lieutenant Dangles.
Wow. He's
Up
on a
through the
mission.
middle. Oh, but he gets put in
Oh,
the
he
wall
just
by the
gets
15.
used up.
And
Wow.
all those spots he gained, he's going to lose them all here. He's going to have to work his way back up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not going
he's
to take
still
that very
wrecking.
lightly.
Oh, man, he's off the pace here in the back. Got a lot of damage to the front. Oh, man.
He's not going to
lot
be
of
happy
damage.
about that move. So keep that in the back of your head for later on in this race and see if there's some sort of little nudge or bump given back to the 15 truck later on.
Looks like Up the Irons has expired for the night as well. Just
That's a
side
shame
note.
because he's put together quite a few good runs the last 3 or 4 races. I feel like I
Yes.
would have stayed here because this one was all about the draft. He does very, very well these draft tracks.
Looks like the 22 truck of Charblazer caught the wall up ahead. Still on board with their eRacing reporter Jag Boy. Watching him draft behind Cron's Fighting Hill. Looking ahead at your top 5 up there. You got 3 kind of broken away, and then you got 2 here, and more trying to catch up to those guys. All semi-final.
Yeah, it looks like the 22 got the wall into turn 2 and bunched up the 15 and guys behind
the
him.
15 just laid it onto somebody else.
Yeah, it's a
we
22
are
4 wide here. Goodness. Jagboy's going to be the beneficiary of that one if he can clear up to the top lane, but he won't be able to. Cox is still to his outside.
And the 15 is not making any friends out there tonight.
Jag with the audacious. Oh my goodness. What a crazy move that one. He tried the slide job, but
and it might work for him here in 3 and 4. It's going to pay off for him. That's a good move.
Man. Switch the lines up a little bit, don't you think? He wasn't planning to make the move completely, but just enough to have the outside going into the next corner.
These truck guys think it's the Cup race from Michigan last night. They are 3 and 4 wide all over this track. Not showing any resistance here early on in this race, even though it's kind of a long one for the truck series, 84 laps. But these guys are racing each other super hard, trying to get up front. As we got a 3-truck breakaway. K. Keenan still leading the field here, followed by Deadshot and Kev Brogod in 3rd place. So the 18 is going to take a peek at the 24, not going to be able to get there. Going to let off just a little bit.
76 attempted another slider there.
I'm sure we'll see some successful and unsuccessful ones later when we get into this event. The 18 and the 44 might have made a little bit of contact coming off the turn. Keep it straight. Lost a little bit of time to the 24 truck. But they are not out of this stage by any means.
I tell you what, I'm a little bit surprised of Gator. The 27 of Jaw still at the back of this pack. I think he's still trying to figure out this wheel a little bit because this is pretty uncharacteristic for him being at the back.
That is true. That's somebody we haven't really mentioned tonight. This is our 4-time Truck Series winner this season, Jaw. One of our heavy hitters, our championship leader. He's been towards the back this race. But like we mentioned before the race started, he does have a wheel tonight, which he is using for the very first time. So he's still trying to get the settings right and trying to get adjusted to it. But it's not as fast as he normally is. But maybe he's got something later on. As we have a fight here for second
what
place.
just happened here with the 32, but he was way off the pace and looked like he had a big moment going into 1.
As the 44 is going to get around the 18 for second place with an inside lane move. Rarity here
looked
in
like
Kansas.
Looked like he gave him a little bit of his own medicine, doored him a little bit.
As Kev Brogod 413 is up to P number 2 here in stage number 2.
Really impressed with him too. First time race, trying to do what his buddy Decent House did and put it in victory lane.
Yep, speaking of Decent House, we're on board with him, running P5 right now, looking ahead at the 4 leaders, trying to catch the 15 of Huff and Puff for an extra point. Here's how many laps we got to go here left in stage number 2, Swamp.
Yeah, I've been slacking this stage.
All right. 10-4, Swamp has been slacking this stage. So we'll get the lap counter here as we come back by the next time around.
6 to go when they cross the line.
6 to go at the line. K. Keenan still holds a formidable lead up there over Kev Brogod and Deadshot Claps.
It looks like that 44 is catching him little by little, though. It's just a question if he can get that draft. If he can get that draft, he'll be right there.
And he's got a little help from the 18 truck pushing him. So that's going to help as the 15 in the 4th place hits the wall. Huff and Puff. It's going to open the door for Decent House to go around the outside of them as they come off in turn number 2, head down the back stretch. He's going to tuck in behind the 51. Huff and Puff in the wall again. He might have wore out that right front tire. His truck getting a little tight here late in the run.
Yeah, you can make it about 22 laps on tires and fuel. You start sputtering with about 22 laps, so the tires are right about the same.
All right, as these guys are really spread out here. Coming to the end of the stage. You've still got Kay Keenitz holding about a solid half-second lead ahead of Kev Brogott and Deadshot. He's just out for a Tuesday night cruise, looking for his first victory of the season here in the Truck Series. Don't think these guys are... oh, the 24 hits the wall. I was going to say, I don't think these guys are going to make up enough ground to catch him. But an error by the 24 might give the 44 a bit of the draft. They're going to catch him going down the backstretch. And we're going to have a fight for the lead here at the end of this thing.
Oh yeah, they definitely got the draft now. Now it's just a question of, you gotta be smart here. You gotta plan the move accordingly, because if you're the 44 and you make a mistake here, you got the 18 all over your bumper ready to pounce.
All right, the top three are under a blanket here, as I believe we have 2 to go here in stage number 2. As the 44 is going to look under the 24.
Is going to try it.
Yeah, they'll be coming to 2 to go.
Coming to 2 to go, as Deadshot's going to take advantage of the 44 looking low. He's going to look high. Going to get right behind Keenitz here.
Oh, can the 44 make the inside work?
Oh, the 24's on the wall. The 44 is going to take the lead here at the end of the stage. 2 to go. Deadshot's going to clear the 24.
Now, if he could just hold off the 18, we know
Deadshot
that
in the
18
wall.
has been very aggressive, but we'll have to see if that 44 can hold him off. It'd be one heck of an opening race if he could hold off the 18 for a stage win.
Yeah, that 24 truck looks like he just made the wrong adjustment. He's kind of made some errors or slowed down a little bit here at the end of the stage. But we're going to have 1 to go at the line. The top 3 are still under a blanket. Kev Brogod's going to come down and lead the final lap here of stage number 2. Deadshot's going to follow him, see if we make a slide job here. Here comes the 24.
Oh, gonna go for a slide job.
Way inside.
They're 3 wide
He's
for the
gonna make
lead.
it
Only contact between the 18.
Oh!
We're going to be 3 wide. No, the 44's in the wall.
The 24 kind of makes the slide job work. He takes the point back. Deadshot Claps is going to look underneath here in the final corner.
Oh, 24 is going to have the
Oh, he's going to watch up and
a
make
lot of
contact. Deadshot's going to go through the grass.
And there you go. There's stage 2.
Wow. What a finish to
Wow.
stage number 2 here in the North American eRacing League's Gator RV and Outdoor Truck Series. Kay Keenitz is going to sweep the stages with an impressive slide job on the last lap. Going to make
I'll be
contact with
honest with you,
Deadshots
Gator,
out of
I did
turn
not
4.
I'll be honest with you, Gator. I did not expect Kay Keenitz to be able to make that slide job happen, but when the 18 and 44 made contact, that was just perfect for him. Just got enough of a run, got enough time to get to the top, and yeah, he's going to be able to sweep stages tonight.
What an insane finish coming to the end of stage number 2. But before we get too excited about that, we got to check in with our in-race reporter, as he's looking to make some final adjustments here for this final stage. Jagboy, you're running about P6. What you got for these guys?
Oh man, I don't know if I keep getting chopped and bored, nothing. But I ended up 6th here, so we'll see what happens.
All right, in-race reporter Jagboy lines up P6 as we start the final stage here in the Digital Ally at 125 at Kansas Speedway.
Yeah, and side note here, Kay Keenitz is going to be going for max points tonight.
Yep, your pole sitter, Kay Keenitz, your stage 1 winner, Kay Keenitz, your stage 2 winner, Kay Keenitz. He's looking for the quadruple. He's looking for that race win tonight. Gets a good restart here on the start of this final stage and takes the point back in commanding fashion.
Goodness, this back here is insane with Decent House, Crocs, Huff and Puff. These guys are they're all 3 wide, 4 wide back here.
As there is a mess back here for about 5th, 6th, 7th on the back.
At 42 laps here in this final stage. Might be interesting here with some pit strategy. We'll have to wait and see.
As if these guys go green the whole final stage, we will see some green flag pit stops this evening. But if these guys keep racing like this, we might end up seeing our first caution for cause. top four have kind of broken away as the fifth on back are still kind of bottled up. Here comes Jaw up in the sixth spot. It's the highest that 27 truck's been tonight that I've seen. So maybe he was just holding back, learning his wheel here in the first two stages. He's looking to go for it here in the final stage.
Yeah, man, I can tell you that getting used to a wheel is no easy feat. I had to do that at Charlotte, and it was a handful. So if Jaw can get a good finish out of this one, it'll give him a lot of confidence in that thing going forward.
As the 18 and the 15 make a little bit of contact going into turn number one, looks like the 18 dropped back. As these guys are all bottled up and checked up behind the 18. Here comes the 3 through the middle again. Lieutenant Dangle's making that middle work tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm most interested to see about. It looked like the 3 was really fast in that first stage before he got, caught up in a couple messes. But
we got a door here in the back.
Okay.
Jaw's gonna go around. Your points leader,
3
Jaw.
kept it straight though.
That's gonna be a single truck incident. Caution's not gonna come out for that. So Jaw getting a little practice trying to get that truck straight with a wheel. Went for a wild ride on the front stretch, but unfortunately caution's not going to come out. That's going to hurt his chances here in this race unless he gets a late one. So as we drop back through the field, check in on a couple drivers we haven't mentioned here tonight. We got There It Lies here in the field, 12 truck. Looks like he's riding around in the back, maybe due to a little bit of lag issues or some contact. We've got Reap. We haven't talked much about Reap tonight. He's one of our playoff drivers. Solidly in the playoff standings at the moment. And then black number 32. Haven't talked much about Reap. God of War. We got God of War in the field in the 17 Toyota riding around. There's Jackboy making a move on the 15 truck of Huff and Puff. Ooh, a little bit of contact going down the back straightaway between, I think it was Huff and Puff and who was that? Deadshot.
Shots, yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a side draft bumper hook gone wrong again. They managed to save their trucks. They're still kind of side drafting each other here in the front stretch. There's another driver we haven't mentioned, Agent Chancho in the 02 truck.
The 15 just got dumped by the 18.
The 18's going to pay the price for it as well. It looks like the rest of these guys are going to look underneath of them and draft around. Let's go. Guys.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the 51. I haven't heard much about Decent House tonight, but I'm interested to see what he has for our leader. He's one of the fastest guys in the series, along with Jaw, who is not on the lead lap right now. He's maybe 1 or 2 laps down now, but he will not be in contention for this one, barring a caution. But the 51 at Decent House looking pretty strong up there in P2 right now.
Yeah, so we've got a 3-truck breakaway. We've got Keenitz, got Decent House, and Kev Brogod here. Your top 3 are broken away as our in-race reporter Jagboy's trying to catch him back here in 4th place. The 4th truck in that line there is Jaw, who I believe has made a pit stop to fix his damage after that wreck. So he's at the tail end of this lead group. Probably with a little bit of fresher tires. Might see him try to work his way around these guys to get one of his laps back. But we'll see. As we're in the final stage here at the North American eRacing League's Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series. Digital Ally 125 at Kansas Speedway. As you saw Jaw get around Kev Brogod, that was not for position. Reminder, Jaw
this is just him trying to get
down.
back on the lead lap right here. The 27 needs to get back. I don't know if this is the lead lap or just to be 1 lap down, but whatever it is, he needs it.
He's going to use his fresh tires to power around the leaders here and get one of his laps back. I believe he's still got another one to get back. 2 laps down after that. But he's back to 1 lap down, which is important because if a caution does come out right now, I believe he'll be in free pass position. So
I think the 51 might have scraped the wall. It's going to allow the 44. Kev. Oh, he's going to look to the inside here.
Side note here, he's watching some racing further back in the pack. Dangles had made his way up to 5th, and they got 3 wide, and he got put into the wall and is falling back now even farther. So tough race for him.
Tough race for Lieutenant Dangles in that 3 truck. He's just had all kinds of bad luck so far this season, but he's still in the playoff hunt. He's got a few more races to earn enough points to get in there. And he's going to get some help tonight with the 20 of Up the Irons lagging out, blowing his motor. So he's going to get a little help with that because Irons was 8th place in the playoff standings. So Dangles is going to get a little bit of help with that. As we are still watching the lead battle here, looks like your Rain Race reporter Jaguars kind of closed in on these guys a little bit. He's almost within draft range.
Oh, he's close.
Jaguar, I'm just wondering if you are burning away your tires trying to run down these leaders, or if you are just that much faster and you're able to conserve them. Just wondering what your status update real quick.
Honestly, they're not really burning too much. Yeah, just been consistent up here on this high line and run these guys in. So, as I get reset. So just trying to be patient and I'll make a mistake. I can't hear Jim anymore, by the way.
Alright, well, Jagboy can't hear Jim. That's unfortunate, but Jagboy not burning off his tires, trying to catch these leaders down, so that bodes well for him. He'll be able to probably use a similar strategy to the leaders here as they come to the final pit stops in this race. Under green, we haven't seen too many green flag pit stops for these truckers here this season.
We have not.
Swamp,
might make it interesting.
Status update. Maybe Keenan's fuel window here, or how many laps left.
Yeah, no, Keenitz has 8 laps of fuel, and they've got under 30 to go. They should be able to make it one stop, as they're coming to 27. They're coming 26 to go, and Keenitz has 7 laps of fuel left. So pit stop soon.
You hear it there, pit stop soon as we have a battle brewing for the lead. Decent House looks underneath of the 24. Not going to be able to pull that move off of the low line. But it was worth a shot here, seeing what he could do. Jim, do you think these guys are just going to have to do 4? I don't think there's too much strategy they can play here. Going to have to kind of split the stage in half.
No, Gator, I think it's just going to be 4 tires and a full tank of gas. I don't think there's really much strategy you can play, but hey, you never know. Some guys might be able to stretch 2 tires if they really, really do not use up their stuff.
Yeah, the fuel window here kind of splits the final stage right in half, so there's not too much strategy being played. It's just kind of who can get on and off pit road the best. As we have a battle again for the lead, as Decent House looks underneath the 24 again, not going to be able to get his nose there, as the 24 uses that high lane momentum off of the corner. As Jackboy has now joined this lead pack, so we have a front pack of 4 here. As we are closing in on pit stops.
Up there.
Yep,
yeah, you know,
reporter.
Decent House and Kev Bro Good or whatever his name is, they're friends, so you know they're in the same party. They might come down to pit road together, come out together, and then they can draft together.
Lieutenant Dangles is on pit road. That might be a little bit early. I don't know if he'll be able to save that much fuel to make it to the end. But he's got some damage he might just want to get fixed. He is on pit lane early on here in that 3 Chevrolet.
Yeah, going back to the point that Swamp was making about Kev Brogod and Decent House, they are friends, and it looks like they're giving each other a lot of room and letting each other in, other than when the 51 gets to the wall like that. But I mean, they've been drafting with each other, trying to find a way around the 24K Keenitz for the last 20, 25 laps. Interested to see if anything will come out of that later.
Yes, we watched that live. The 51 truck of Decent House caught the wall in turns 1 and 2. Bounced off of it, almost lost it, but was able to save his truck. The 44 is the first of our leaders to go down pit road. Kev Brogod, first to duck down pit lane here, trying to take advantage of some fresh tires.
He will be in that pit window here.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on him. He is a new guy, and I don't know if he's read up on the NARL rule book any, but he's got to enter on the back or enter the racetrack on the backstretch. So we'll have
I
to keep
think
an eye out on that.
our leader's coming in this time.
Yeah, he was given the rule book, so he if he comes up on the track too soon, that is on him. But he was the first of our leaders to hit pit lane. As Decent House is now on pit lane, it looks like Keenitz is on pit lane. As Kev Brogod comes off.
Really
Looks like he'll know what he's doing.
Yep, he keeps it on the apron here.
Really conservative pit entry for Keenitz.
Kev Brogod clean coming off pit lane.
Jag boy to pit road.
Oh, we have a guy in the grass here.
Looks like
That's
we've
the
got
12 of their lives.
got a bunch of guys here in the pits. Most of the lead
is
lap
this
trucks
just on
have come
my
down.
screen? But the 12? Okay, that's on my screen. Apologies.
Well, I can go see if I can't find that 12 truck.
No, he's fine now. It's just for some reason he was just randomly gliding up the track. But no, we're fine here.
There he is, that 12 truck. Looks like he's twitching a little bit, so he might be experiencing some lag issues. He's unfortunately had some of that so far this season.
Kev Brogod is going to have about a second and a half lead here on K. Keenitz.
So we've got Jag Boy coming out of the pits. The race reporter has got 4 fresh ones in fuel, and he's going to make a charge for the lead here. As he comes off pit lane in 3rd place. See if he can hold off Decent House. Decent House dives under him here in turn 3 with all that speed he had up to speed. He's going to slide in front of the 76. So the 76, oh, the 51's going to get the wall. But I think the 76 and the 51, they're going to have to be best friends here and use their draft to try to run down these guys in front of them. As Kev Brogod has got a big margin over Keenitz. Keenitz in 2nd place has got a big margin over these guys in 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, it's about a 2-second lead for Kev Bro, and then K. Keenitz has a 2-second lead over 3rd place.
Yeah, how about that for strategy for our new guy? He knew about short pitting, he knew what kind of advantages it gives you, and he was able to pull out the lead out of the pit cycle here. So I'm kind of expecting the tires to go away a little bit earlier than that 24.
24
maybe that
clips the
24
wall a
will
little
reel him
bit.
back in. We'll have to see.
I'm going to be interested.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just going to be interested you know, how much fuel does Kev Brogod have and how long can his tires last? He pitted right on that line, about 22 to go, and that's about where we found it to be the, you know, border of where you run out of fuel or tires, so that might be interesting.
That's right where I was going to go with my comment. I'm going to assume that Kev Brogod is good to go to the end, even though he pitted right on the edge of the limit on the window, so I would think he is able to conserve enough to make it to the end. But we're going to find out as he's fighting with some lap traffic up here, I believe.
Yeah, and that's actually the 15 of Huff and Puff. I mean, he was having a good run here in stage 1 and 2. Something fell off on that car, or he got involved in an accident we didn't see, and he's under a lot of pressure to go a lap down
Puff
here.
might have ended up with a speeding penalty on pit road or something like that. And it's put him right back here in front of the leader. Let's see how Kev Bro plays this, if he uses that 15 truck to be able to draft, maybe to gain an advantage off of that, or if he's just going to try to drive around him.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, but I think the 15 might let him by here because he knows the rule book himself. He knows about how we have those lap traffic penalties that can come into effect. But looks like the 44 is content staying behind him as of now.
Looks like he's going to take a peek underneath here. He's going to get under the 15 truck to put the 15 of Huff and Puff 1 lap down. So Kev Brogod clears his way of lap traffic. So we're going to go back here with K. Keenitz, who has been caught by Jagboy. So maybe another error by Keenitz, maybe he clipped the wall again, but Jagboy's caught him for 2nd place as the 15 He's looking to get his lap back on the 44.
Man, you know the 44 is not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, he cannot be too happy with that 15 truck right now. As that's the last thing he needs to see is a lap truck fighting him here for the lead lap as we come to the close of this Truck Series race at Kansas.
Yeah, it looks to me like that 24 truck's a little loose.
As the 15 truck hits the wall going in turn number 1, that's going to give Kev Brogard a little bit of a gap over him. Much needed gap as the 24 hit the wall in the back of the screen there. That's going to allow Jagboy to move up for second place. As we're on board here with Decent House in fourth place, looking ahead at Kay Keenitz. Looking ahead at the smaller dots up there, Jagboy. Way up ahead is going to be Kev Bro, your leader.
Yeah, Jagboy's bad fast right now.
Jagboy does have a fast truck. He's looking to use jaw here, I believe, to get himself back up to the leader. As Kay Keenitz is in the wall again, he's just made the wrong adjustments to that truck and has really fallen off here.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could be that he's just pushing it really hard, seeing that he's been the dominant force all night, and here he is closing laps, and that that 44 Kev Brogod's just kind of pulling away from him. You would have to believe that's pretty frustrating, having the dominant car and just not being able to seal it.
Something happened with the 24 going down the front stretch. He plastered the front stretch wall. I'm not sure what happened there, but something's going on with that 24 truck. It's not handling right, and he's fallen way off the pace here in fourth. As Jagboy is using the 27 truck to run down your leader here. Caught behind Huff and Puff. He's going to try to use the low line to get around him. He's going to clear the 15 truck of Huff and Puff going into turn 3. So he's got one truck between him and the leader now.
Oh, contact back here between God of War and Lieutenant Dangles. Looked like the 17 got a little loose going into 1 and just kind of doored the 3 down the track. 3 was able to save it miraculously. keep it green here.
Yeah, I don't believe that was for position either, but I could be wrong.
No.
Right, so, Kev Bro catches Kronk's Fight Milk, who respectfully gets out of the way, lets the leaders go, gives them the preferred line going into 3.
Oh man, that 76 is coming.
76 is looking fast here as he clears the 2 truck of Kronk's Fight Milk as well. Still got one truck between himself and Kev Brogod. It's going to be the 27 of Jaw. As Jaw looks to get a lap back again. And will this 76 catch that 44 truck before the end of this thing?
27 is going to look to the inside of the 44 for that lap. That is not for a position, mind you.
Swamp, if you could give us an update on laps here, I believe we're going to be around 10 to go.
We are going to be inside 10 to go. Yeah, 24 is loose. You're coming to 6 to go.
6
oh,
to go.
Man.
Here's the 27 hits the wall, but 76 of Jagboy is right on the limit of the draft of that 44 truck. Can he catch him with 6 to go?
What is he willing to do? It's going to take either a mistake from the 44 or something from Jagboy to change the lines.
Uh-oh. That might have been the mistake Jagboy was looking for, as it looked like the 44 caught the seam just a little bit and turned him sideways down towards the low lane. The 76 is there.
Yeah, 76 has fresher tires as well, not by much. Pit 2 laps after.
The 44
in the wall again. That's gonna be giving the 76 Jagboy the lead, and might just pull away here.
Jagboy, your new leader here with 5 to go, runs down and passes the 44.
Oh, what's the 27 doing?
Not sure what the 27 is doing, but he should probably just let these leaders fight it off here with 5 to go. As the 44
Oh,
looks to
can the
regroup.
44 get back to him? He's going to have to do it quick. He's going to have to get back in that draft, but right now it's not looking very probable.
Go around the 17 at God of War to put him another lap down. As we are looking back here from the nose of the 76 at the 44. 76 got a little close to the wall. It's going to allow the 44 to close up just a hair.
3 to go when they get to the line.
3 to go at the line. We got Lieutenant Dangles, another lap truck, as we are navigating lap traffic here. The 76 is going to be able to clear him coming down the front stretch using that high lane momentum.
How about that 44, though? He's not done. He's actually making space if he can stay on that outside, which he will.
He's looking to get around the 3 truck of Lieutenant Dangles as well. And he does. He's going to clear him. Our leaders are nose to tail here. One more lap truck ahead. Charblazer, don't know that they're going to catch him, but they got 2 lap trucks behind. As let's go around here and find Kev Brogod. We'll go on board with him. 2 to go at the line. Jag Boy still maintaining a 3 to 4/10 gap over the 44 of
Oh,
Kev Bro.
that's not the line if you're the 44, though. He's not going to get a good run out of the corner.
Interesting line choice there by the 44. As looks like he's kind of backing off here. He might be running out of fuel or tires. Remember, he pitted early. As we're coming to 1 to go, white flag here. Still sponsored by Credit One Bank, I think. No idea. But
Plan B sales.
Yeah, that 44 truck is really backed off. I think he's trying to conserve to make it to the end. If Jagboy can make it, it's a slam dunk for the 76. Your Xfinity points leader dropping down to the Truck Series for one race. Here at Kansas Motor Speedway, rounds turn 4 on the outside of Charblazer. He sees the checkered flag. The 76 of Jagboy with a late race move is going to take the checkered flag and win his first career Truck Series race in the North American eRacing League tonight at Kansas. And guess what? I don't even have to send him an invite to the party. Our in-race reporter, Jagboy, congratulations on your win. How you feeling after that?
Whew, yeah, man. Holy. That's great. I feel awesome. Oh man, first truck race and pull out a dub, man. That's awesome. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Yeah,
right
you were very conservative in stages 1 and 2. And then there in the final stage, like you said, you were going to let loose, and sure enough, you let loose. You ran down that 44 truck, and you passed him clean. How were you able to put yourself in position to be able to do that?
Oh man, well, I think the big part was being able to stretch it out all the way out to the end on that first run, because those guys came in a couple laps earlier. So I think he was probably, because my tires were about to go out too, so I think he was probably trying to conserve his tires so he could make it. I think that was really the big one that let me get up there at the end.
All right. Well, as you know, I've got Big Jim and Swamp in the booth with me, and I'm sure they're itching to just ask you a question. So,
can I back out of this party and join back so I can hear again?
I was just
sure.
going to ask Gator.
All right, cool. Sorry.
All right.
That's
As
all
we're going to let
fine.
Jagboy back out and hop back in so we can hear Big Jim's question. But let's see how quick back he joins here. Jim, that was an impressive run by that 76 truck here tonight.
It really was, and I'm not surprised because he was very fast in the Xfinity race last season, and he was one of the guys I wanted to point out. I kind of forgot, but yep, he's joined back.
As Jag, can you
Jim, I
hear
can
Jim
hear you
now? All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's good.
I think Big Jim's got a question for you. So Jim, you got the floor.
All right, Jag. Well, again, congratulations on the win, first truck win. My question for you is, so did you know that there was no Xfinity race on Wednesday, and you wanted to come down to the truck race just to fill in that void?
Yes, that's the actual reason I told Keenan it's why I wanted to perform tonight. That's
Well,
it
it
right
paid
there.
off for you.
Yeah. Uh,
All right. Well, Swamp, what kind of a question do you have for a race winner here tonight who got his first career Truck Series victory in the NARL?
Hey, Jag, that was an impressive run. Just watching you come up from, I believe, fourth after pit stops, and you worked your way through there. Um, I guess I kind of got two questions. One question: how much having Jaw in front of you or with you there help you? Do you think help pull you up there to Kev God or Kev Bro God, whatever his name is?
yeah, he definitely helped. He just came off of pit road and was in front of me, so he kind of just helped pull me along. I think with him, with Kevbro saving and slowing down right there, I think I would have got him anyway. But Jaw definitely helped in that scenario, in that situation.
So, second question: the sponsor on the side, was that Flex Seal?
It was 6.
Alrighty.
It was.
Alrighty.
Oh, well,
10-4.
Swamp
It
just got
kind of
super excited. Oh, Cup
went
win at
with
Michigan
it.
last night and Flex Seal on the side of Jag Boy's truck tonight.
Yeah, that was just for you, Swamp. Just for you, buddy.
Oh, just for me? I didn't
Just
know
for
if we were
you.
looking into the future on some things or.
All
Well,
right. Well,
all
Jag
right,
Boy,
buddy.
you've now got an Xfinity win. You've got a truck win. Next step is picking up that first career Cup win whenever that may
Watkins
happen.
Glen. There I
So,
come.
congratulations here
Get out
tonight.
of here.
You gotta love the confidence, man.
And
Yep. Congratulations tonight. Before we let you hop on out of here, we want to thank you for being our in-race reporter tonight. It's a nice change of pace having one in the booth with us. And if there's anybody you want to shout out, go for it.
oh man, yeah, obviously got to shout out TJ or the team. Moffitt lagged out tonight. His hotspot didn't do him too good, so it sucks for him. But yeah, man, shout out Canaans for letting me race tonight. The truck series throwing a hell of a show tonight. Not one caution for incident on track, so I think that's pretty good for these guys. Yeah, man, shout out to you guys for being here broadcasting this tonight, the whole league. So that's about it. Thank you.
Yeah, heck of a race by the truck series here tonight. You heard it. Caution free. That might be the first one this season. So, good showing by the truck guys. Jagboy, one more time, congratulations. Next time
Thank
we
you.
see you on track, I believe is going to be
Sunday.
Sunday at Gateway, or now Worldwide Technology Raceway for the Xfinity Series. So we'll get some practice up, and we'll see you there as you try to extend your points lead.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. As we're going to go blue screen here a minute and see if we can't get our runner up in the booth. Let's go ahead and see if I can't suggest or find Kev Brogod for Big Jim. Let's see. Looks like you might be showing offline, so we're going to scroll down a little bit farther through my very expansive friends list on this game. There he is.
You got a lot of friends, Skater.
I got a lot of friends on this game, upwards of like 200, so it takes a little bit of time to find somebody if they're not showing online. As I'm just looking at the daily leaderboard for fastest lap at Kansas.
Charblazer.
Charblazer is number 1, followed by Deadshot, Kevbro got 3, Decent House 4th. So a lot of fast guys we had tonight.
How about that, though, for Kev Brogod? Just like his friend in Decent House, just puts together a great finish tonight in his first Truck Series race.
As you mentioned that, we were joined by our runner-up tonight, Kev Brogod 413. What an impressive showing you had here in your first ever North American eRacing League Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Race. P2. How you feeling about that?
Well, it was pretty good. It was a little heartbreaking. I knew it was a risk coming in to the pits first, and I checked my tires with coming in 2 laps laps to go, and I saw my right front was on 5%, so kind of had to coast the last 2 laps to keep it on there.
Yeah, that was going to be my question to you. You came down like a lap or two before everybody else, gained some track position, gained some track time, came out ahead by about 2 seconds. But I mean, ultimately, did it or did it not pay off for you pitting earlier than everybody else? Were you?
I think it paid off.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go,
no,
go,
I think it paid off a little bit. It was nice to get out there and lead some
mhm.
laps. Working through lap traffic stuff, I figured since it was my first race, no one was going to really give me any help out there. The 15 ran me pretty hard, but all in all, I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
good. I got second, I think, in both stages and the final.
Mhm.
So
Nonetheless, you had an impressive run here tonight, impressive debut, just like your buddy Diesenhouse had a couple weeks ago. So, congratulations on
I
your
was going to be like him, but
just one spot short, but second place is nothing to be ashamed of here. It's pretty hard to win in this league, as Big Jim and Swamp can attest to, who I've got in the booth with me. So, Big Jim, what kind of question you got for our runner-up, our newest driver, Kev Brogod, tonight?
Yeah, man, heck of a run tonight. His first race in the Truck Series, second place, looked like you were on track for a win. But my question has nothing to do with the race tonight. What tracks are you looking most forward to for the rest of the season? My man, you like Martinsville. That's what I like to see.
All right, as we've also got Swamp Fox here in the booth, our Michigan winner from last night in the Cup Series. Swamp, what kind of question you got for our runner-up?
Yeah, hey man, congrats on your P2 runner-up debut. Don't be discouraged by the 15 running you hard. I'm pretty sure you ran about everybody hard tonight, so it wasn't anything personal, I don't believe. My question is to you, and Gator kind of hit on this. Is there anything you believe you could have done a little different to maybe come away with the win, or just that pit a little later and that
no,
first?
I think I ran the first few laps on the fresh tires pretty hard, trying to get as much separation as I could from the guys in second, third, and fourth. And maybe if I just took the first few laps of that run a little easier, I may have had something for Jag Boy at the end. But Decent was telling me that he's a Cup guy, so it felt like losing to Kyle Busch out there.
Yeah, Jag Boy has made a couple Cup starts this season, but he's our Xfinity Series points leader currently. So he ended up dropping down and gave you guys a run for your money tonight. But Kev, before we let you get on out of here, is there anybody you want to shout out after your P2 run tonight?
No, I'm good. Just thanks guys for inviting me to the league. It was awesome racing. Can't wait for more. Thanks again to Decent House too for putting my name in the hat.
All right, for everybody still tuned in, next time you see Kev Brogod on the track, 1 week from tonight, next Tuesday, the Truck Series is going to go to Homestead Miami Speedway. So a lot of options for different lines. You can run the high lane, middle, low line. Just gotta watch out for turn 2 and turn 4. You can get a little bit loose there, but it should be a good one there for the truck guys. Your official results here tonight. It's going to be Jagboy with the win. Kev Brogod's going to come home P2. P3 is going to be Decent House. In fourth place is going to be K Keenitz. And fifth place, rounding out your top 5, is going to be Deadshot Claps. So before we get out of here, Swamp, Jim, any final thoughts on tonight and what you're looking forward? What you're looking forward to here in the next week in the North American eRacing League?
Yeah, man, just kind of what I expected. Not with a new guy throwing a wrench to the plans, but heavy drafting track. We'll be going to another one, Daytona in the Cup Series on Thursday, but this one was like a whole different one. Only the outside works.
All right, Swamp, any final thoughts for tonight?
Yeah, I thought tonight kind of played out about how we thought it would. A little bit of draft working and, all high line. What I'm looking forward to this next week, looking for FBGM to pick up the 4th win in a row in the Cup Series. So tune in to Daytona on Thursday night, boys
All
and
right.
girls.
As Jim and Swamp alluded to, Cup Series is going to Daytona this Thursday, 2 nights from tonight. So make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be a heck of a race, just like Michigan last night. If you didn't tune in for that, go check that out on our YouTube page. We had quite the finish last night. It was side by side coming to the line, hint, hint, between our two guys in the booth here. So go tune in for that. Xfinity guys are off tomorrow. Next time you'll see them is Sunday. They will be at Gateway. And next time you'll see us on track here in the North American eRacing League, Daytona on Thursday, Cup Series. So make sure you guys tune in for that. To all of my gnarly ones out there, for Jim, Swamp, in the booth with me, my name's Gator Mike. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. And we will catch you guys next time we go live, Thursday night. Have a good night to everybody.